Hello, YouTubers and Vital Community. Welcome to the Funk Cafe. Yes, that camera's on, and I'm your man, DJ Funk. It's been a great weekend, weather-wise. I'm telling you, in the 70s, sunshine, walking around with t-shirts on. Oh, and by the way, my t-shirt, The Warning. It was a gift from my sister, Miss Lady Soul. The Warning is a all-female rock band who unfortunately doesn't have anything on physical. They're still all digital, unless something don't slip by, but I'm thinking it hasn't, because my sister would have told me if they would have did anything or have anything on physical. So right now, if you want to hear The Warning, they're all digital. Thank you again, my sister. The Warning. She went to a concert, saw them live, said they were fantastic. And maybe I get a chance to check them out as well. Had some finds, went out like I always do when I had time to do so, and weather permitting. But I just want to say, oh, it's raining, it's nasty, I'm just going to sit here, clean, and play records. But when the weather's nice, a lot of people that might be selling records, if I go to the flea market, they're going to set it out. And I'm coming. Because there's always a chance to upgrade older records that I played the hell out of to get fresher and more stellar copies that I can play and keep my catalog, vault of records, whatever you want to call it, up at a standard where you just can drop that needle and enjoy listening. I want to talk about an artist, because I did pick up her latest, but I don't think I did a video on her yet. I might have showed one of her records, I can't remember, but if not, I want to talk about her in this video. And the artist is Miss Valerie June. Now, I picked this up in 2013, Pushing Against a Stone. Very beautiful woman. Just look at that. Very beautiful. She is a very unique artist. Her voice is very distinct. Very distinct. She's kind of like, I don't know where to put her, as she has that style like folk, country, soul, blues, and it's just like a gumbo. She just mixes it all up real good. And this album, when I purchased it, it was a blind buy. It was her first album that I came into contact in 2013. She, to me, is fantastic. Once I dropped the needle on this album, it just engaged me. The first side had me sold. Flipped it over, side B, I'm there. Very talented. Very talented. And it's a different vibe. Like, okay, y'all know that I like my R&B, my soul, my funk. But listen to her takes me away from the funk, the R&B, the soul, and she just puts me in a total different space. Fantastic, fantastic artist, Valerie June. If you don't know her, get to know her. This album is 12 songs. Some of the titles on here: Working Woman Blues, Somebody to Love, The Hour, Wanna Be on Your Mind, Tennessee Time, Pushing Against the Stone, which is the title. Other album, Trials, Troubles, and Tribulations, Shotgun, Somebody to Love. I'm just basically just, you know, but fantastic. Fantastic artist. Discovered her in 2013. Her next album, yes, she's not a one album woman. Her next album, The Order of Time. Her covers are fantastic. Just look at that. Very, very very colorful. And this album, the first one I showed you, Concord Records, this album, Concord Records, 2017. And fantastic. Was not disappointing. 2017 was not disappointing. 2013, her second album, 2017. Long Lonely Road, Love You Once Made, Shakedown, If and, Man, Done Wrong, The Front Door, Just in Time, With You, Slip and Slide on By, Two Hearts. I mean, and I'm telling you, she is taking off from where she left off with the first album. Fantastic. Fantastic. Valerie June. Both of these albums was pressed on black wax, and I'm telling you, I'm just amazed by this young lady. Just amazed. Her third album, yes. Her third album. Girl is Busy. The new album, right here. Look, like I said, her covers are fantastic. Look at that cover. Look at that cover. This is entitled The Moon and Stars, Prescription for Dreamers. Fantastic album. 14 tracks. This album she's on Fantasy Records. This is the indie exclusive white vinyl 180 gram. Titles, Stay, You and I, Colors, Stardust, Scattering, African Proverb. On African Proverbs, she has featured Carla Thomas. Call Me a Fool, she's also featuring Carla Thomas. Falling, Smile, Within You, Two Roads, Home Inside, just some of the song titles on this album. Pressed on white, beautiful vinyl. Look at that. The label is gorgeous. 180 gram, nice weight, heavy, 180. Sounds fantastic. Also, this came, here's the insert where the record originally came in, where she has the band. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And it also came with a mini poster. Has the lyrics on one side, just like that. Look at that. Then it has a beautiful picture of the lady herself. Look at that. Just beautiful. Stunning. Stunning. Just gorgeous. And this album, whew, it's just like the other two. Fantastic. I just don't know what else to say about this artist. I'm glad I discovered her. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's coming next. But something did come next. Her fourth LP is called Uncover, which she just did covers. Her album covers are spectacular, aren't they? Beautiful. She just did covers. It's called Uncover. I'm sorry, did I give you the year on this one? On Fantasy 2021. And on Fantasy Undercover 2022, this just got released. Oh, about what? Maybe a month ago now. And she's doing Pink Moon, Fade Into You, Look at Miss Ohio, Godspeed, Imagine, which you already know Imagine, the Beatles. Tonight I'll be staying here with you, Into My Arms. Just a remarkable album, doing covers in her own way. Valerie June. Now this is pressed on a beautiful blue vinyl. This just a beautiful blue. Well, I'll show you the insert it came in. Matching the cover. This is just the players and everybody on the songs. It's not the lyrics of the songs, just who played on what songs. That beautiful blue. And it's a different label on the other side, which is actually the cover of the album. Sounds fantastic. She does these covers in her own way that sounds fantastic. But I'm excited. I'm excited. And I'll tell you why. To do 3 fantastic albums, the 3 I showed you, and do a cover album, which got me excited is, I think 2023, she's gonna drop a 2 LP album. I feel it. I feel it. Because she can write. And you can tell just by the way she sounds and plays on these albums that she lives and breathes music. All the ones I showed you are single discs. I'm thinking she's gonna hit 2023 with a double album set, and I hope she does. I am in love with Valerie June. I am. She just takes me into another space of my listening when I play her. And I pulled this because if somebody would ask me, who would you compare her to, if you could compare her to anybody, I would have to go back with another artist I discovered, and that artist is Linda Lewis. Very unique, distinct voice. Also plays guitar, keyboard, as you can see on this back picture. Discovered her, been finding stuff on wax, and so I had to compare her. This album, Heartstrings, on Reprise, 1974. So if anybody asks me, well, who does she remind you of? I would say Linda Lewis. If you know Linda Lewis and don't know Valerie June, but you know Linda Lewis, then you will be like, okay, let me go check out Valerie June. Because Linda Lewis, whoo, if you know her, you know what I'm talking about. She's good. So, that's all I want to say on Valerie June. Because I picked up the last one, Undercover, and it just hit me like, I've been listening to her, and I haven't really featured her on none of my videos. But there you go. Valerie June, if you don't know, now you know. Yeah, check her out. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Also, I picked up Honey and the Bees on Real Gone Music. Philly sound. Yes. On the hype sticker, it says, insanely rare Philly soul album from the 1970s. First ever LP release. Remastered for vinyl. That's it. Yeah. Honey vinyl pressing. Limited to 2,000 copies. That cover's fantastic. Look at that cover. Haven't played it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Shoot, y'all know. If y'all know anything about the Funk Cafe and DJ Funk, oh yeah, he's gonna also look for his female artists. Yes, he is. Okay. Also, I'll say that for last, and I'm going to show some used stuff right here. But first, let's just do a break here. I want to give a shout out to my man, DJ Chancellor, who watches my videos. I did a video a while back when this album dropped along with Ella May. And he both was like, you know, up in price. That's just when Universal just set the prices crazy, you know. And I was refusing to buy the LMA or the Nelly. Then finally Target, although it was the same price across the board, but Target did an alternate cover and a color vinyl edition. And the color vinyl was a beautiful, like olive green, 2-record set. The cover art was nice. So I picked it up. But then I just kind of laid back and didn't think too much. Because, you know, every Friday something's dropping. Every Friday something dropping. So I got to the point where Nelly just kind of faded. Didn't think much about it. But my man, DJ Chancellor, shout out to your brother, sent me the Nellyville. So I guess this is vinyl community love right here, baby. Now, DJ Chancellor doesn't like have a YouTube channel, but he's always posting fantastic albums on Instagram. So go to Instagram and just check out his postings. I mean, he's always, and he's a DJ, and he just pretty much, me and him are in the same sinkhole together, going down that funk and soul drain, so to speak, just twirling. And but check out, he posts some great albums. So thanks a lot, my man DJ Chancellor. You the boss. I appreciate you, brother. Now, moving right along, what I picked up, a super clean copy, Angela Bofield, Angie. Super clean. Now, if you watch our show that I do with Miss Lady Soul, the Big Yellow Rebel, Let's Talk Records, we did a segment on giving them their flowers, and I picked her. So of course, to see a super clean copy of Miss Angie out in the wild, I had to snag it, because you know the price was right. Come on, it's gonna make me look back and see what copy I have. I might have to, you know, put out there in the pasture, so to speak. Next, found a super clean copy, The Bangles. Yes, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I know that cover. Iconic. You know, got Manic Monday on there in a different light. Walk down, you know, walk like an Egyptian. Yeah, I know it. Fantastic. Also out there in the wild, I also picked up The Deal, Material Things, super clean, super clean. And you know what? This album here, got the hype sticker still right down there. This is a must-have record that has super clean because of a couple songs on here that they need to be quiet, you know, and that is I'll Sing You Roses, Sweet November. You want this album to be clean and quiet. Those vocals, woo, man. Babyface, the brothers, they get busy. I'll Sing You Roses, Sweet November. You gotta have a super clean copy if you want to enjoy those songs. Woo, you got to. Next, Chapter 8, This Love's For Real. 1985, Glenn Beverly Records. Great R&B group. Can sing. The music, it's just great R&B. Chapter 8. I talked about them because the first album, the lead female vocalist was Nita Baker. She only did one album with Chapter 8. Then, I think after that, I had two more. I had this and I have another one. I had to dig that out and find it, but I found this super clean. Snag that bad boy. Next, the Reddings, Awakening. Now, if you don't know the Reddings, but you recognize that name, yes. The two are Otis Redding's sons. The Awakening. This album, 1980. It's a cut on here called Remote Control. If you never heard it, go to YouTube, pull it up. Remote Control. You talking about some funk, some 80s funk, Remote Control. But this whole album is funky. Now, you ain't gonna hear no vocals like Otis, just because these are his sons. The vocals didn't get handed down, but they're decent. And this is a funky, good album that will have you just dancing all over the place. The Awakening, The Ready. Check out the song, pull it up if you don't have this album, Remote Control. Fantastic, fantastic song. But the whole album, all the songs sound fantastic. The Barcades, look how clean that is. Especially being a black cover. Flying High on Your Love. (1977). When I was out there digging and I've come across this super clean stuff, I'm taking because they're not asking much for it. And that's another thing I'm loving. Now, I found this out in a while, and I had to pick it up. He's popular in the VC. Actually, he's popular, pretty much all over the world, because if you ever read any of his comments, I mean, people from London and Japan and everywhere are just, contacting this brother, leaving comments and watching him. And that is Mr. Derek Higgins. Felt nice out there in the wild. Played this. Very relaxing, very soothing. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And I watch his videos, and I know he did some in yellow vinyl, some in black vinyl. When I saw this, I knew what it was. Nice. He talks about it on his channel, especially when he was selling them on Bandcamp and everything. But to find this in Ohio from Nebraska, that's where he's at, and when I saw it, I grabbed it, and you know how it is. Slowly, I opened it, and I just, this was not on it. This was not on it. I was just able to just, it was in a slip sleeve though, but I just slowly said, I know it's not gonna be the yellow. I know it's not gonna be the yellow. And then I was like, and it was the yellow. If it was the black, I still would have got it. But it's cool to have the yellow to match the cover, so to speak. Fantastic find. Nice. By the man, Derek Higgins. So Derek, if you stumble across my video again, because I remember you said you came across a video, but you couldn't remember my name. But that's okay. I knew who you was talking about because of the things you said. So thank you for watching my video. And he said I was quite entertaining. That means a lot coming from Derek Higgins. Next, The Invisible Man's Band. Look at that cover. Fantastic. Now, I also have the album that had that mega hit All Night Long on it. I mean, that was being played in the clubs, the dance clubs. Ooh, man, that All Night Long is fire. But this is fire too. This is a great album, great dance tune on here. This is a fun listen. So if you don't have this and you got the first one, this is a must-have. This is also a very, very good album. If you like the Invisible Man Band and you just got the one with All Night Long, if you see this, don't pass it by. Get it. Let's see here. Okay, this is the last one right here. I was shocked to see this because I come across the other two, but I never come across this one, but this time I did. And man, I'll tell you, I grabbed it when I saw it. But you know, just because it's used, we still got to say that prayer. No matter how good the cover looks, we still got to say that prayer and slide at that vinyl, hoping it ain't all scratched up. In this case, it wasn't. Cyndi Lauper, A Night to Remember. Look at that cover. Look at the colors. Look at that cover. I tell you, much as I crate dig, I never came across this. I always come across a lot of her other stuff, but not this. Just look how beautiful that cover is. Let's look at that. And the vinyl, mwah! The vinyl primo, baby. Yes, I was so excited to get this. Sounds great. Sounds great. We always talking about Cyndi Lauper in her 80s form. This is 89, going into the 90s. Great, great album. Finally got this. Always find it she's so unusual. Always find it. You know, all her other stuff. I wonder, now they reissued the two, True Colors and She's So Unusual. So I wonder, will he do this? Because they reissued it regular, and I think, did Mo Fidelity do it? The silver Mo Fidelity. What if they gonna do this too? If they did, I'm not gonna pick it up because I got the original and it sounds fantastic. I want to show you the original because really, it is worth ragging about. Look at that. It's that high gloss. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo-wee. Yes. Beautiful. On that beautiful epic. Yes. And it also came with the original insert. Original insert. I mean, this was all intact. Let me pull that out to show you the original insert. Right here. Yep. So glad to have this in my collection. Been wanting it, never came across it, and ooh-la. That's why I like to go out there and do my thing when it comes to digging. I'll put that back in later. That's why I hate kind of pulling stuff out, because it always have you struggling to put it all back in, especially while you try to talk to the people. But that's some of the stuff. But I just wanted to kind of share Valerie June. If you don't know her, check her out. think you'll be impressed. Think you will be impressed. I know I am. And I'm Mr. Funk Man. I'm Mr. R&B Soul Man, you know? But she took me to a different place that I enjoyed. Enough that I just keep on buying her records. And I'm excited to see with 2023 she's gonna bring. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that she do a 2 LP set. Make it gatefold, make it beautiful. Cause you see her covers are to die for. I mean, everything I showed, her covers are just beautiful. I mean, she has not disappointed on a cover yet. Just look at those covers. Man, it's just beautiful. Beautiful artistry with her music. Beautiful artistry with her covers. Just look at that. Just beautiful. Even her last uncover, where she did some covers, made the vinyl beautiful blue. The covers are. So I'm hoping that's why she did the covers, just to keep her name out there for the ones who don't get hooked on her, such as me. And she's working on that double LP. Make it gatefold, Valerie. Put some beautiful pictures in it. Just do it. Just come out in 2023 with a bang for your fans, because, hey, I am a fan. I hope you stumble across this video and you see that I bought pretty much all that I knew and know that's out there. If you got something else out there, EP or whatever, I'm going to look for it. But so far, this is all I know. And I've been impressed. So with that said, I'm your man, DJ Funk. Y'all know y'all always welcome in the Funk Cafe when the camera's on. And you know what I'm about to say. I'm out.